Okay, we're looking at lesson 4-7, arithmetic sequences, and we are starting with problem 1. It says a sequence is a list of numbers that often form a pattern. Each number in the list is called a term of the sequence. So extending the sequence. Describe a pattern in each sequence. What are the next two terms in each sequence? So for the first one, we have 5, 8, 11, and 14. And they've written out here plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. So the pattern is to add 3 to the previous term. So the next two terms would be 17 and 20. All right, the next one is 2.5, 5, 10, and 20. It looks like every time they're multiplying by 2. So the pattern is multiply the previous term by 2. So the next two terms would be 40 and 80. All right, oops, sorry. I hit it twice too hard. So it says, describe a pattern in each sequence. What are the next two terms for each sequence? So I've written it here on my whiteboard. We have 5, 11, 17, and 3. So it looks like, I'm going to write up here, it looks like I'm adding 6, and adding 6. So I'm adding 6 to the previous term. So the next two terms would be, if I add 6, would be 29 and 35. Okay? For the next one, I have 400, 200, 150. So it looks like I'm dividing the previous term by 2 to get to the next one. So if I divide this by 2, I get 25. And if I divide 25 by 2, I'm going to get 25 divided by 2, which is 12.5. So that's my next two terms. All right, so the next one we have 4, negative 4, 8, negative 16. So it looks like I'm multiplying by negative 2. The previous term is being multiplied by negative 2. So if I multiply this by negative 2, I get positive 32. And if I multiply this one by, I get negative 64. So those are my next two terms. And then the last one, I have negative 15, negative 11, negative 7, and negative 3. It looks like I'm adding 4 to the previous term. So if I add 4 here, add 4 here. So if I add 4 to this one, I get 1. Then add 4 here, I get 5. And so those are my next two terms. Let's make sure I answered all parts, and I did, and I hope that this helps.